Hi everyone, I'm Brenda Terry, spirit specialist and mixologist for Johnson Brothers, and welcome to Hospitality at Home. Today I'm excited to introduce you to one of my favorite sweet vermouths, Bruno Marino. Bruno Marino is a family crafted sweet vermouth made in Spain. It's made with high quality fortified wine and a mixture of 30 different herbs and botanicals. As I'm looking at Bruno, I am seeing just this really beautiful, rich red brown color that's happening here. And for me, right on the nose, I'm getting notes of vanilla, a beautiful orange note to it, and then a nice waft of salinity or saltiness. And then of course, the fun part, we get to taste it. So let's give it a taste. Wow, it's really good. What I'm getting, again, that vanilla nose, that's coming through on the flavor. That orange, it's coming through. But it ends with this really interesting herbal, complex, bitter note right at the end. And for me, I think what makes this vermouth super unique and interesting, it has a big, bold fig note to it. I like to drink Bruno Marino by itself in a glass with an orange peel, or as my absolute favorite cocktail, a Negroni. So you might be asking yourself, what is a Negroni? A Negroni is a cocktail that we know was most likely invented in 1919 in Florence, Italy at Cafe Cassoni. So at that time, there was a regular. His name was Count Camillo Negroni, and he used to go in and order Americanos all the time at the bar. But one day he asked for an Americano to be made a little differently and a little stronger, and he asked for it with equal parts gin, sweet vermouth, and aperitif instead of soda water. All right, so let's make a Negroni. So first we're gonna grab our mixing glass because this is a stirred cocktail. For a Negroni, you wanna add equal parts, which in this case is gonna be 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, a gin, and an aperitif of your choice. We're gonna add 1 ounce of Bruno Marino sweet vermouth. And next, we're gonna grab our aperitif. Today, I'm gonna be using Select 1920. What I like about Select in a Negroni, especially with Bruno, there's a big rhubarb note that comes through on this aperitif. Rhubarb and fig and a lot of the herbs that are gonna be found in this vermouth are really gonna complement each other very nicely. So we're gonna add 1 ounce here. And now for your gin. You can use any gin that you really love. It's most likely gonna make a nice Negroni. Today, I'm choosing to use Tattersall Barrel Gin. Tattersall Distilling is out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. What I love about this specific gin, they take their regular gin formula and they age it in their Chardonnay barrels, which I think is just super fascinating, and it just gives a beautiful oaky note to the gin itself. It's really lovely. And we're gonna add 1 ounce. If you're somebody who likes a little stronger drinks, you can add 1.5 ounces. Perfect. Next, we're ready to ice. And I'm gonna ice about 3/4 of the way to my mixing glass. I'm not gonna ice to the top. And here, as I'm stirring, I am not forcing the spoon to move in a different way. I'm not churning it like it's butter. I'm gently allowing the spoon to glide between my fingers. I really had to learn this over time. It took me a while. I had to practice with ice and water. I definitely recommend that if you're trying to perfect your stir. Just use ice and water in a mixing glass. Get a really lovely bar spoon that feels good to hold, and just practice. Practice, practice, practice. Should feel like a nice little dance for you. And here's my frost that's starting to build up. It's letting me know that the drink is almost ready. perfect. If you're ever wondering why you're at a bar and sometimes your drink takes a little bit longer, this is why it's being properly made. Okay. So next we're gonna pour into our glass. There it is. Gorgeous. I love little glasses. I think they're really beautiful. Okay, cool. So a classic Negroni calls for an orange peel. We're gonna spray it. We're gonna get those essential oils out of our peel. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Maybe get a little rim. And then what I like to do, especially if I'm serving it for a guest, I really like to trim my orange peel. So I'm just basically cutting all around the corners of it. Making a cute little design. I'm gonna put a slit down the center of it. And this is after I've sprayed the cocktail, because once you do this, you really can't get a good spray on it. And maybe twist it a little bit. Make a little curly Q. Just think it's so cute. Okay. And then, there you go. A beautiful Negroni. Cheers. If you'd like to learn more, click the link below for an interview with myself and Paul Clear, creator of Bruno Marino.